Wario, destroy Mario.
Don't fall under Wario's evil spell in Super Mario Land 2, only on Game Boy.
But the main character is Mario. If I destroy Mario, I don't get to play the game. But he didn't say anything about Luigi.
That's right, you son of a bitch! Take that! And one of those too! Woo! Yeah! Fuck you, Wario!
Now, some of you might be thinking, hold on, Luigi wasn't playable in Super Mario Land 2. You might also be thinking, holy shit, I don't remember the game being in full color. Or you might be thinking, hurry up and get to the damn point. Okay, calm down, hypothetical impatient audience. This is Super Mario Land 2 6 Golden Coins DX, a ROM hack that adds full color, a playable Luigi, and even removes some of the annoying lag that would happen when the Game Boy was trying to process too much stuff at once. The lag removal is likely only possible because the Game Boy Color had a processor that was twice as fast as that of the Game Boy. This is beyond noticeable when comparing the original and the DX hack side by side. And if you're unfamiliar with emulation and think that colorizing would be easy, emulators work within the limits of the original hardware, meaning the creator of this hack had to work with a limited amount of colors per sprite and background. As far as Luigi goes, he's not much different, but I'm playing an older version of this hack. The creator has since changed Luigi's characteristics, but regardless, it's still fun to have him as an option for some added replayability. The game itself hasn't been changed at all. Wario, in his debut appearance, has taken over Mario's castle and cast a magic spell over the people of Mario Land. This plot is too dumb to even give it the time of day, so let's move on to the platforming meat and potatoes. There are 6 worlds, one for each golden coin you need to collect to open the castle door. You get each coin by defeating the boss at the end of a world. You lose control of Mario or Luigi after the last hit, which can leave you staring off into space while the most important item in the game flies away. Speaking of space, Tatanga is back as a boss in the space-themed level, and he's still pretty daggone easy to beat. Should've learned your lesson the first time, dumbass. The final boss is, of course, Wario, who's gigantic for some reason. Fighting him isn't too bad, but the castle level you have to play through to reach him introduces tons of lava that instantly kills you, trap switches, and mini-bosses in the form of Wario balls. These skull platforms are particularly annoying. They're only 1 block wide and they disappear instantly. They're right in the middle of the level, so if you die here, you gotta start all over. The rest of the game is much easier though. There are hardly any bottomless pits, and each stage besides the bonus levels in the castle have checkpoint bells and an ending bell you can ring to play a minigame. This one sucks, and this one's awesome. In the original game, the fire flower visualization is a little feather on your head, but the DX version changes it so you have the classic white and red or white and green outfit. The bunny ears power-up was introduced in this game, which allows you to jump higher than normal and float to the ground by holding the jump button. And the invincibility star still doesn't have regular star music. It's just not right. You can find stars in blocks, but you also get one that descends from the heavens when this little kill counter on the bottom of the screen reaches 100. That's what Super Mario Land was missing! Incentive to murder your enemies rather than ignore them. The enemies can be pretty strange too. Sometimes you're just taking out frogs, ants, or bees, but other times you're taking out sentient screws, deep sea divers, or Jason Voorhees heads. And that big-ass knife wasn't added by the ROM hack creator. That was in the original game. My favorite enemy is this hyperactive hedgehog-looking guy who's like,
"You better watch out! I'm gonna get you!"
Overall, the game is short but pretty fun. As long as you don't die a bunch of times on the castle stage, it shouldn't take much longer than an hour and a half to beat. The final song sounds less like a victory theme than it does something out of a game show to me, though.
Congratulations, Mario! You're the grand prize winner of a brand new car!
The fact that the game is still getting love to this day shows just how important it was to a lot of people. Apart from the DX hack, Super Mario Maker has an extensive fan-made Mario Land 2 themed mod with recreated sprites and music. And people are still speedrunning the game, with the any percent category being completed in under 3 minutes. Look at this shit, it looks crazy. It goes to show that true classics never die, even if they're still flying under the radar. It's okay, Rocket. You'll have your time.